So people get kind of nervous about turns sometimes because they can't seem to just get their body around efficiently and on one axis. Turns can be difficult, but there's some things that you can do to make them easier. Now we're not talking about pirouettes where you're going to do 5 in a row without dropping your foot and really difficult ideas like that that require a lot of strength and balance and those kinds of things. But we're really talking about just good functional, more flamenco turns, okay? First thing though you got to know how to do is to spot your turn. So for example, I'm going to pick a spot on the wall over there and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to leave my eyes on that spot and I'm not going to take them off until I have to bring my head around and then my eyes go right back to that same spot. So here's what I mean. I'm going to start on my front foot. I'm going to walk 1, 2, 3, head, 4. 1, 2, 3, head, 4. 1, 2, 3, head, 4. So you notice I'm not going 1, 2, 3, 4. And letting my focus wander. You'll get dizzy very quickly if you don't pick a spot and focus on that spot. And you want to try to keep it there as long as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. You can do that in both directions. Right back where I was focusing before. So that's number one, you need to know how to head spot. Now let's say I was doing like a wrap turn, for example. Now we're here. This is where we actually utilize this head spot now. My body's going to go around and my head's going to stay where it is until the last moment. Then it whips around. So you can see. Okay? Now, let's look at that wrap turn. A lot of technique involved in this wrap turn, but at the intro level, really you just want to be able to get across and spot your turn. That's the main focus of this one. Not that I'm not going to talk about technique, but I'll nitpick later because it's a complex idea. What I'm going to have you do is cross one foot over the other. Then you're going to go halfway through your turn and change your back, change your arms from 7th position to 7th position on the other side, and then to finish back to 7th position, and this foot slides forward so you're back into your original position. Otherwise, as you saw, if I didn't let that foot slide forward, I would be like this, over-crossed, okay? So if I prepare and go all the way through, that's a full turn. I let that foot just simply come through. Like so. Try it on both sides. One side's usually better than the other, but we can get good at both sides with enough practice. Okay, notice strong head spot. Another turn you can do from this position is called a pencil turn, and that's when I bring my feet together. They don't both touch the ground. I'm pivoting on one foot, which in this case will be my front foot. I put them together, sail around, and switch to the other side. As they come together, I come into first position here, and then I switch. But notice I'm using that head spot. The body goes, then the head whips around. It's a good way to practice your head spot, and it's not a difficult turn as the wrap turn. So work on those and get really good at using the head spot. That's your number one goal when you're starting with turns.